Hello everybody, this is Raj here. Today we will learn what is SparkJava and how to build a REST API using SparkJava. This is a site of SparkJava homepage. So you can just browse through and you can see how exactly we can use the SparkJava. The best part is it comes with the Java 8 and you can make use of the Lambda functions and the function programming over here, which will benefit you in many ways. Okay, and in today's example, we will see how to get form data and multiple multi-part files from your front end, that is HTML, into your REST API. So I have written already. I have written the code, so I'll just walk you through on that. Okay, so here here is my front end. So which is having two fields. One is the input text field and another one is a file. So user can enter any information in the name section and he can upload any file, and then when he clicks on the submit, what it does is it will invoke this rest path, restful path, and then it will read the entered values as well as the uploaded file. Okay, so and in order to get this as our landing page, so what we have to do is we have to invoke the static files. We should be making use of the static files. So this is part of the spark spark static files. So you should be making use of this one. So let me show my project structure. So what it means is there are static files in my project, and I want to get the redirection to be happening from those static files. Okay, so what will happen is when user submits or request for index URL, then what it will do is it will come and the redirection will happen, and content, whatever content you will get, it will be from the index.html. So where is my index.html located? It is under HTML and under public. So under resources you'll have public. So this public and this public should match, and then whatever is the under that, whatever relative path you have, you can just give that relative path here. Okay, so let's start doing something. So now localhost, then I'll say index. So now if you see, I requested for index, but it got redirected to html slash index.html. That is because I requested for index, and I am telling in my REST web service that there are static files and I want to show the static file content in my UI. Okay, that is what it is. So now if I enter Rajshekar or say sample data, blah, then let me open. Okay, so I have selected Spark Java sample input file. If you go and see the Spark Java input file, it is there's a string. This is Spark Java testing. It is having this content. Okay, so when user enters this text field and selects a file, then when he clicks on this, what will happen is it will come to this path, and then under this one, if you see, I'm having I'm reading the request and setting telling my Spark Java there is a multi-part configuration which I'm expecting as part of my input form data. Okay, so what it without this you'll not be able to get any of the values in your services. So this is absolutely necessary. You, if you miss it, you will not be able to see any values. Okay, then what I do is, uh, from my request I get the part file. Okay, part file is this guy. So this should match with your input file name. My file is here, so I'm getting the my file here. Okay, so that is what it is. And then you can read this at part file as a stream, and then you can write it here. Okay, and then what will happen? Okay, this is one part of it, that is the uploaded file. So now how do I access the form data? So in order to access the form data, you need to get the parameter map. So that is request dot raw dot get parameter map, and then it will give you a map which is having string as a key and array of strings. Okay, and then you can just I mean it's normal iteration, wherein like I'm just going through each of the values, each of the keys, and getting corresponding values, and then joining them and printing them. Okay, so this is what it is. So if you see what I entered in my previous screen in the form data, so I entered sample data blah, so it is printing that. And what is the key for that? It is name. So name is nothing but your input file value. Okay, so this one. And let's go there. And what we did was, we read the input file stream and then we printed the content over here. So this is Spark Java testing. If I go here and if I see, this is Spark Java testing. So with this code I'm able to read both text values, that is form data, as well as the uploaded file. Okay, this is useful when you want to do things very quickly. You don't want to install any third party servers. Okay, and Spark Java runs on by default on 4567 port, as you can see that one over here, 4567. Right now I'm running it on my local host. Okay, and the default port is 4567, and you can change the ports and the IP address over here, like something like this. I can give sorry, this one is 8080. I can give. Okay, and also if you want to give the IP address, you can give the IP address over here. Say assume it is 10.268.268.53. If it is there on this particular IP address, you can give whatever is necessary or applicable. You can just give that. Otherwise you can just take it off and you can run it on the local host and on the default port. Okay, so the Spark Java is very helpful when you want to do things very quickly, and it runs by default on Jetty server. Okay, and yeah, it provides some basic authentication and other information, other facilities which we can make use of these. So this is mainly for microservices and all. If you want to have proper web application with all securities and other things, then this might not be the suitable candidate. But yeah, if you want to do microservices kind of assignment, then yeah, Spark Java is the best available solution. So you can go ahead and use it and try it. I'll be uploading this code into Bitbucket or the GitHub, so you can make use of that or you can refer to that. I'll be putting the GitHub location in the description. Yeah, please do subscribe to my channel, and please do leave comments on the feedbacks. Thank you very much.